Need a mini drone that won't crash or drain batteries in 5 minutes? I analyzed 5 mini drones under $500 that actually deliver stable 4K footage and real flight time. What I discovered about gimbal stabilization will prevent you from wasting money on shaky, unusable clips. Here we go. Starting off at number 5, this one nails the sweet spot between legal simplicity and actual performance. We have the DJI Mini 4K Drone Fly More. What catches attention right away is that under 249-gram weight, you skip FAA registration entirely for recreational flying, which removes a real barrier if you just want to create content without dealing with bureaucracy. But it's not sacrificing capability to hit that number. The camera setup is legit, true 4K with a 3-axis gimbal. Users consistently mention how stable footage looks even when it's windy. One reviewer said it's like the camera's mounted on a tripod, and that's not overselling it. The gimbal handles stabilization, so you're not getting that shaky beginner look. Now, the Fly More combo is where this makes the most sense. 3 batteries give you around 93 minutes total. Real-world flight time per battery lands closer to 20 to 25 minutes, depending on conditions, not the advertised 31. But with 3 batteries cycling, you actually get enough shooting time without constant charging interruptions. Here's what's surprising. It handles level 5 winds. For something this light, that's genuinely impressive. Multiple people confirm it stays locked, even in conditions that would ground cheaper drones. The brushless motors plus GPS stabilization work together to keep it steady. Quick shots are built into the app. Helix, Droney, Rocket, Circle, Boomerang. These automated shot modes give you cinematic results without needing manual flying skills yet. For travel vlogs or social content, that's the difference between footage you'll use and footage you'll delete. One thing to keep in mind, no obstacle avoidance sensors. You need to stay aware of surroundings since it won't auto-stop before hitting trees or walls. Reviews mention this is fine for open areas, but requires more attention in tight spaces. What really delivers here is the complete package approach. The Fly More combo includes the charging hub, shoulder bag, extra props, and those 3 batteries. You're not buying basics separately later. For beginners or anyone traveling light, that's solid value for money without hidden costs. Links in the description. Next up at number 4, here's where camera specs start punching above their weight class. We have the Potensic Atom 2 Drone 4K Fly More. This one's built around a 1/2-inch Sony CMOS sensor with an f1.8 aperture. That's not common at this level. It shoots 48 megapixel stills and 4K HDR video through a 3-axis gimbal, so footage stays locked even when you're moving fast or dealing with wind. What's actually impressive is how it handles low light. The sensor uses 4-in-1 pixel binning technology, which combines neighboring pixels to pull in more light. Reviews confirm it works. People are getting clean sunset shots and usable night footage without cranking ISO into noise territory. The AI night mode boosts this further by intelligently managing exposure. Now, the AI tracking is where this separates from budget options. You get spotlight, follow, and parallel modes that lock onto subjects with genuine precision. Reviews specifically call out the tracking as surprisingly accurate for what you're paying. For dynamic shots, mountain biking, hiking, anything moving, that's a real advantage. Battery setup delivers 96 minutes total flight time across 3 smart batteries. Each one communicates charge level to the drone and triggers auto return to home when low. Real-world time per battery hits around 30 minutes, which lines up with what users report. The charging hub fills all 3 in about 1.3 hours. Here's what matters. It stays under 249 grams, so you skip registration. 10-kilometer transmission range via PicSync 4.0 means you're not losing signal on open terrain shoots. Level 5 wind resistance keeps it stable when conditions aren't perfect. One thing to know, no obstacle avoidance sensors. You're flying manually around objects, which requires more attention in tight spaces. For image quality and AI features at this price point, it's hard to match. Links in the description. At number 3, this is where camera specs jump ahead of the price point. We have the Bwine F7 Mini 4K drone. This sits under 249 grams, so you skip FAA registration, just like the others. But what's different here is the camera setup. It shoots 8K photos, not just 4K video. That's 48 megapixel stills through a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor with a 3-axis brushless gimbal. For social media content or prints, that resolution advantage is real. Now, the connection method matters more than most reviews mention. This uses a direct wired Type-C connection instead of Wi-Fi. Reviews consistently point out how much more stable this is. No dropouts, faster pairing, lower latency. One user flew it over a mile away at 375 feet with 0 lag. That's range and stability you don't expect at this level. Here's what stands out in actual use. The speed switch is a physical button right on the remote. Cinema, normal, and sport modes switch instantly without digging through menus. In cinema mode, And the gimbal adjusts smoothly for stable footage, even when you're moving the angle. Multiple reviewers call this out as a game changer compared to other brands. Battery setup gives you 3 batteries at 32 minutes each. That's 96 minutes total flight time, which lines up with what users report in real conditions. What's unexpected is the durability. Multiple people mentioned serious crashes. One reviewer hit trees at 60 feet, drone tumbled to the ground, picked it up and kept flying. 9 crashes reported, nothing broken. For beginners still learning controls, that build quality matters. One thing to know, there's no obstacle avoidance. You're flying manually around objects, which requires attention in tight spaces. Reviews confirm this isn't advertised correctly in some places, so it's worth being clear about. Customer service gets mentioned repeatedly. When issues come up, failed motors, lost drones, they're replacing units quickly and staying in contact. That backup matters. For the combination of 8K photos, wired connection stability, and that physical speed switch, this delivers features you'd expect at a higher tier. Links in the description. These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you, with zero spam. Link in the description. At number 2, this is where brand reputation actually proves itself. We have the DJI Mini 3 Drone 4K. DJI's reliability shows up when it counts. One user flew this blocks away, over buildings and hills, completely lost signal at the wharf and thought it was gone. Instead, the drone auto-climbed above its normal ceiling, re-established connection on its own, and flew itself home. That return to home feature isn't just specs on paper. Under 249 grams means no registration headaches. But what really sets this apart is true vertical shooting. The camera physically rotates 90 degrees for native portrait video. You're capturing full 4K HDR vertically, not cropping horizontal footage later. For Instagram Reels or TikTok, you upload straight from the drone. The camera delivers with dual native ISO fusion pulling detail from bright and dark areas at once. Works in full sun, works at dusk. 3-axis gimbal keeps footage stable through level 5 winds. A roofing contractor flies this every day, up 50 to 100 feet, spots hail damage through 4K, turns around insurance reports in minutes. Said it paid for itself week 1. Battery life hits around 30 to 35 minutes real world per charge. That's close to the 38 advertised. 3 batteries in the Fly More combo give you actual flight time without stopping every 20 minutes. One thing to know, no obstacle avoidance sensors. You're steering manually around trees and building. Open areas, no problem. Tighter spaces need more attention from you. Portability stands out. Folds down to fit in a pocket. One person rode their bike with this in their jeans without discomfort. For quick shoots or travel, that size makes a difference. DJI's system adds real value. The app works smoothly. Quick shots handle cinematic patterns automatically. Firmware updates keep improving things. When parts or support matters, DJI responds. This makes sense when proven reliability and vertical content are priorities. The track record here backs up the position. Links in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. This is where the complete ecosystem makes the difference. We have the DJI Mini 4K drone. What sets this apart isn't one feature. It's how everything works together. The hardware, app, support system, and accessories all speak the same language. That's what DJI's 20 years of drone development delivers. Under 249 grams means no registration headaches, but the real benefit shows in how the 4K camera handles stabilization. Reviews consistently call footage tripod steady, even in wind. The 3-axis gimbal compensates in real time, so panning shots stay smooth, whether you're in cinema mode or pushing sport mode. Here's what separates this. The DJI Fly app actually works. Not just functional, genuinely good. Pre-flight GPS lock confirmation, live flight path mapping, restricted airspace warnings built in. One user flew it blocks away over buildings, lost signal completely, and the drone auto-climbed above obstacles on its own and flew itself home. That's not luck, that's engineering. Real-world flight time lands around 20 to 25 minutes per battery depending on conditions. Not the 31 advertised, but honest performance. The Fly More combo gives you 3 batteries, so you're looking at over an hour of actual shooting time with the charging hub cycling them efficiently. Quick shots handle cinematic patterns automatically. Helix Droney rocket modes deliver pro-looking results without manual flying skills needed. For travel content or social media, that's footage you'll actually use instead of delete. One thing to know, no obstacle avoidance sensors. You're steering manually around trees and buildings. Open spaces, no issue. Tighter environments need more attention from you. Reviews confirm beginners learn fast, but awareness matters. What earns this, the top spot is the track record. One user crashed into water for 2 minutes, dried it out, still flies perfectly. Another hit walls while learning, still works flawlessly. DJI support responds when issues come up, and replacement parts are actually available. This isn't the newest model or most expensive. It's the one delivering reliable performance, proven real-world results, and a complete system that works together. For value and dependability in this category, nothing comes close. Links in the description. Now you know exactly which mini drones deliver stable 4K without wasting money on shaky footage or false battery promises. For vertical content, number 2. For low light and tracking, go with number 4. For durability while learning, check number 3. For proven reliability, number 1. Fly more bundles sell out during travel season, so check the links in the description now.